Welcome back to timeless self-discovery. Imagine standing under the looming shadow of an enemy, your grip tightening on your sword, sweat trickling down your neck. The world fades until there is only you and your opponent. Every duel is a test, a dance between life and death. But to Miyamoto Musashi, Japan's most revered samurai, every rival was far more than a foe. They were the teachers of his journey, mirrors reflecting his deepest truths and forging him into a living legend. Today we explore how Musashi's most formidable enemies not only tested his skill, but gifted him life lessons of immeasurable worth. These timeless truths are just as relevant to our struggles today. Whether your adversaries are external challenges or battles raging within your mind. As Musashi once said, you must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. Let's walk these paths with him and discover the wisdom they reveal. Picture yourself transported back to feudal Japan. The air is thick with tension, and every village holds whispers of legendary duels. The samurai's world is one where a man's honor and skill are worth more than his life. It's in this crucible of relentless rivalry that Musashi honed not just his fighting techniques, but a philosophy of life and death that continues to inspire warriors of the spirit today. Musashi was a wanderer, driven not by glory, but by the pursuit of perfection. And it was through his clashes with his greatest opponents that his true mettle was revealed. Let's meet them now. Our tale begins with Seijuro Yoshioka, the head of the prestigious Yoshioka school, revered across Kyoto. To challenge Seijuro was to spit in the face of tradition, to shake the foundation of a legacy built over generations. Musashi, a scrappy ronin, stood alone against this formidable foe, carrying only a wooden sword, yet with a spirit as unyielding as steel. As the duel commenced, Musashi didn't merely fight, he flowed, reading every move Seijuro made. With one precise, lightning-quick strike, he shattered Seijuro's dominance, and the Yoshioka school's pride was left in tatters. Lesson learned: adaptability. Musashi knew that rigidity would be his undoing, and so he became like water, unpredictable and swift. In our world, challenges often demand this same flexibility. When faced with setbacks or uncharted situations, ask yourself, how can you bend without breaking and flow rather than force your way through? The Yoshioka clan would not stand for this disgrace. Seijuro's brother, Denshichiro, a fearsome warrior fueled by vengeance, took up the family's honor. His rage was palpable, a searing inferno that Musashi could see coming from a mile away. But here's the thing about rage: it blinds. It makes you predictable, a slave to emotion. Musashi knew this, and with cold, calculated precision, he ended the fight before it began, proving that even the hottest fury could be doused with the calm waters of strategic thinking. Lesson learned: emotional mastery. Musashi showed that allowing emotions to control your actions leads to defeat. Life, like a duel, will provoke you, tempt you to act out of anger or fear. But to master the storm around you, you must first master the storm within. Imagine how your life would transform if you approached each conflict with composure and clear-eyed focus. Yet, the Yoshioka family's thirst for revenge knew no bounds. Their honor would be restored at any cost, even if it meant breaking the samurai code. They orchestrated an ambush, planning to end Musashi's life with overwhelming numbers. Arriving early at the rendezvous, Musashi saw through their plan. He used the shadows of dawn and the chaos of confusion to outmaneuver the mob, escaping unscathed. What seemed like certain death became a strategic triumph. Lesson learned: Strategic thinking. Musashi's brilliance lay in his ability to see beyond the obvious and turn his enemies' strengths into weaknesses. When you feel cornered or overwhelmed, don't fight on their terms. Change the game, rethink, reimagine, and take control of your narrative. The climax of Musashi's journey was his fateful duel with Sasaki Kojiro, his greatest rival, known for his deadly drying pole technique. Their showdown was set on a secluded island, a battlefield chosen for its isolation and finality. Musashi's mind was a fortress, impenetrable and strategic. He arrived deliberately late, unsettling Kojiro's focus. In that tension-filled moment, Musashi wielded a wooden oar he had shaped into a weapon during his boat ride. With perfect timing, he deflected Kojiro's devastating strike and landed a blow that ended the duel and solidified his legend. Lesson learned: the art of patience. Musashi's victory was not just about skill, but timing. Life often pressures us to act impulsively, but Musashi knew that haste leads to ruin. Like him, you must wait for the right moment. Patience isn't passive, it's the ultimate form of strength, the quiet readiness to strike when the time is ripe. Musashi's greatest triumphs weren't about defeating others, they were about mastering himself. Each rival taught him a deeper truth, pushing him towards self-discovery and philosophical growth. Even today we can learn that our adversaries, whether people, obstacles or fears, can illuminate our weaknesses and teach us resilience, adaptability and wisdom. Musashi's life is a testament to the fact that the fiercest battles aren't always fought with swords. They're fought in our minds, in how we react to the trials of life. He reminds us that we must learn from every challenge, for each one shapes our spirit. So, what will you do when faced with your own rivals? Remember Musashi's words: perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye. What is life trying to teach you? How can you transform every struggle into a lesson that refines you? If Musashi's story resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe and join our journey into timeless philosophies that empower and uplift. Until our next adventure, stay adaptable, stay composed, and most importantly, never stop learning from your challenges.